The National Seminar is an event whereby we bring all the coaches that have really been out there on the ground teaching kids cricket, getting them active, and I think it's a recognition for the hard work that has been given to the program. They are volunteers, and I think it's about imparting information and knowledge to them about what the way forward is with Cricket South Africa and their vision for development cricket, what it is from a sponsor's point of view in terms of the type of money and resources we're putting into the game of mini-cricket and getting it out there. And I think it's important for all of us to come together once a year to spend time with each other and really make sure that the plan for the next season is in place and everyone's committed.
To me, this is one of the best programs within the whole pipeline. Apart from the fact that it is the base of the pipeline, and the bigger the base and the stronger the base, obviously the better the quality is that's going to rise to the top. This year, we are really focusing on the growth on the one side, but more on the quality. More matches, identifying the right players and making sure that they are retained in the system. We are going to address the quality of the coaching because we feel we've got so many players, 110,000 mini-cricket players at KFC level. If we can retain some of those talented or all the talented players, then that would be really good for our pipeline.
Started a couple years back with the mini-cricket for KFC development in Duivelskloof. I was part of that. I think I was 7 or 6. So I think it's a great initiative still going on with KFC and developing the youngsters for the future.
I always think it's a good idea because we all know that even us ourselves we've got a coach and we can play the game. For young kids that are like 10 years old, they always need guidance. They need people who will look after them, who will teach them how to play the game, teach them discipline, and it gets them active as well.
I think when you expect coaches to go out there and teach kids skills, get them to understand how to bat properly and how to bowl properly, it's so much easier to understand what they need to do when it's actually taught to them in their own language. So I think it's fantastic to see coaching being done in Zulu, Sotho, English and Afrikaans, and I'm hoping that we get more and more kids out there getting active and, more importantly, playing cricket correctly.
John Bailey has put together something which I think blew the people's socks off here, and the advantage with that is that we're now talking to people in their own language. As we heard there as well, we know that people can understand when you talk to them in the language they know, but when you speak a language it only goes to their heart. And I just think it's going to be something that's going to impact incredibly positively on the development of coaches and ultimately the development of players.
This program is phenomenal in terms of the growth it's had. In 2010 to 2013, the program grew by 20%. With over 110,000 kids involved in the program, we want to see it growing more. I think for KFC as a sponsor, it's important to get kids on board in the program, get more schools playing cricket, and to get more coaches volunteering. Because for us, we want to see as many kids getting active as possible. And I do believe in the future we will have more and more kids playing KFC Mini-Cricket.
We've got 8,000 coaches out there coaching those 100,000 kids, and so without the volunteer work, this is going to be impossible. So we are very grateful for those coaches, and the seminar is an opportunity to just say thank you to those coaches.